Hello lovely people, this is Siddiq from Mission Canada. So I'm just in front of my house, and because of the COVID-19 situation, it's not safe to go too far from my house, but still I will take a walk in my neighborhood, and we'll try to explain how PEI PNP works, and let's see if you guys can be benefited out of this. Before I start this video in details, let me tell you one quick fact about this particular series. I will try Prince Edward Island PNP in basically 2 single videos. Okay, so in this one I will cover about the overview, that means what it takes, how about the Prince Edward Island, about the criteria, and a little bit more details about the whole PNP. But in the second and upcoming video, I will be giving you the point system, and if you are finally interested about applying of PEI PNP, then how to submit the EOI, that means expression of interest. Okay, I have a recorded version of that. That means if you just follow the record, then you can just go from there, and most likely you will not miss any step. Okay, so stay tuned till the last of this video and also for the next video. Okay, now let's go for some quick facts about PEI. Prince Edward Island is one of the eastern side maritime province of Canada. In terms of the population and the area of the province, this is the smallest province of Canada. The capital city of PEI is named as Charlottetown, or somebody calls it Charlottetown. Farming and fishing is the main economic driven industry in this particular province. There are total 5 categories if you talk about PEI PNP. So these are the 5 categories you can see on the screen. You can apply under any of these categories if you are eligible, except the PEI Express Entry stream. All other 4 streams are completely employer driven. So what do I mean by that? You must have to have employment offer from an employer if you want to participate any of that. For Express Entry 1, this has got again 2 subdivisions. One is with job offer and another is without job offer. Now you can understand most practically and most meaningfully, PEI authority will give the priority to the one who has the employment offer, this is very much likely, right? But still we will try to explain how this works. By the way, let me tell you one thing about this nice place I'm walking around. This is just about 30 seconds apart from my home where I'm living in, and this is a nice cemetery, so all the people are resting here in peace, you can see. But this is a very nice place for me to have a evening walk, sometimes a morning walk. Whenever I come here, it gives me a feeling, yes, this is the place I have to come one day. I don't know when, but this is the ultimately last place to come. Anyway, let's get back to the topic. How can you be eligible for Prince Edward Island Express Entry stream? So if you want to participate in that program, you must have to be eligible for either of these 3. That means Federal Skilled Worker Program, Federal Skilled Trade Program, and Canadian Experience Class. If you can qualify yourself for any of these 3, surely you can apply under PEI PNP as well. How to apply? Let's consider you fall under any of these 3. You can qualify under any of these 3. So how can you apply? So I'm going to give you the idea step by step so that you can easily come up with a solution. You have to submit your EOI, that means expression of interest, and as I said at the beginning of this video, my next video will be how to submit EOI step by step. I have a recorded version. I submitted a profile, and you can just follow the step. When many of you will be submitting the EOI profile based on your eligibility factors, that means if you fall under those three or not, and based on your total scores, that means whoever has the higher scores, so they will be calling them from the top scores. If you are selected from the EOI ranking, then they will mail you and you have to submit your application within 60 days with application fee of 300 Canadian dollar. And if by any chance, if your application is approved finally, then it's good. If it is not by any chance, they will refund you the whole application fee. That means that $300. But if you're lucky enough, then I hope you won't mind giving that $300, right? Now, how can you pay that money? So you can pay the money by bank draft, any certified check, or by money order. Step 4. If you have been given with the nomination, you will have to accept that nomination from your MyCIC account. Step 5 would be, if you have accepted the nomination, then finally you will have to submit all the documents with record fees to IRCC portal. Step 6. If you are finally approved with the permanent residency, then you will have to land in Canada, to be more specific in Prince Edward Island obviously, and you will have to report to them in their office within 30 days, either in person or you can just tell them through your email address. If some of you are trying to be smart enough that, okay, as I have option to send some emails, so I can just send an email whether you were staying in Canada or not, whether you were staying in Prince Edward Island or not. So you know, Canada is way smarter than you, so you better not to take any chance. So please land in Prince Edward Island obviously, and then report to them whether in person or email, whatever it is. You may be contacted by PEI PNP up to 5 years from your landing, just to check whether you are still residing there or not, and they will be sending out some sort of short survey. Now let me tell you my personal experience. Probably this is gonna help you a little bit. So I came to Canada under Saskatchewan Immigration Nomination Program, which is SINP. I stayed there for about 8 months. Then I moved out from the province. Right now I'm living in Toronto, which is under Ontario province. So if I'm not wrong, maybe after 2 years of my landing in Canada, I have received an email from them just asking where am I. So yes, I said them the truth that I moved out from Saskatchewan, but also I have explained very nicely why did I move, and most importantly, I just didn't move out from Saskatchewan by my own. Rather, before coming to Toronto, Ontario, I sent them a details email why I want to move and if there is any problem from their side or not. So that was my case. So do not just think, okay, you can just come to PEI and you have some friends in other province, so you can just land here, report the office and just go back from there. So that expectation should not be wise. Rather, you have to come with a very good intention to live in Prince Edward Island. That is the ultimate objective of this PEI PNP. Okay, so if you're thinking, no, I'm gonna abuse the system, this is not gonna be your case. No, unfortunately not. And now please do not ask me then why did I leave. Yes, as I said, I had some personal issues, I had some medical issues and some other issues, and I really explained well to the authority, and thereby they didn't raise any problem. So if that is also your case, please make sure you let PEI authority in advance so that you are not screwed up with your permanent residency or citizenship, whatever it is. So now what are the documents might be required if you want to submit your PEI, EOI or the final application? So please check this image where I have listed down all the possible documents you might have been required. So just feel free to pause the video for a moment and note down whichever is applicable for you, because not all the documents will be necessary by everyone. So just pause the video for a while and note down your one. Just let me recap a little bit. Please do not just go away after watching this particular video. Rather, remain with us for the next upcoming video. Before I hang up with this video, let me tell you one thing. So if you have any more question out of this video or any video, please feel free to leave your questions in the video comment. And if you want, please follow us on our Facebook, on our Instagram, and we have a blog. You can go there and read the articles and contact to me if you want. And please wait for the next video, because if you miss the next video, probably you are not covering up your whole thing about the PEI PNP, right? So this is it for today, my friend. Hope to see you someday in Canada if you are coming. Thank you. Bye bye.